Welcome again, everybody, to Hot Plate Madness. The charming and delightful and observant Jen Martin.
Yes.
She thought the camera was turned off earlier, but it maybe was on, maybe not. Maybe it's
I
off
know.
now.
The
Don't know.
line is broken.
Doesn't matter, because today is pasta a salad.
Sometimes.
And we will discover if that is what that's all about. Because, Jen, you were saying we're going to do a pasta salad.
Yes.
And I'm thinking salad. I'm thinking I got some like lettuce and maybe a tomato, and then I throw a bunch of ranch dressing on there, choke it down as quickly as possible because salad's gross. And
No.
you're saying
There's different kinds of salads. There's like potato salad, macaroni salad, tuna salad, chicken salad. There's lots of salad type things.
All right.
What's the definition of salad?
well, I don't know. My definition, like I say,
Oh,
was
hold up.
iceberg lettuce and tomatoes. And then you
Right.
kind of set it off to the side to eat
But
your
like,
steak and
it
fries.
seems to me that it should be more generic than that. This is not the first time that we have Googled the definition or meaning of a.
Are we ready to start this?
Sure.
So step
Go
number
for it.
one, of course, with our little hot plate
Roger
show
doesn't
is
care about definitions right
get
now,
the-
but I
no,
do.
You know, I don't want my question answered exactly.
I do. You can go ahead and get stuff going.
We're
I'm gonna
going?
look this up.
Now, part of the deal, though,
A cold dish, cold.
cold.
Apparently.
Well, we're not going to be
A
overly
cold dish of various mixtures of raw or cooked vegetables, usually seasoned with oil, vinegar, or other dressing, and sometimes accompanied with meat, fish, or other ingredients. It's talking about green salad.
So right now we're
More
saying no. Is that what we're
definitions.
saying? One of the benefits,
Doesn't give me
though,
more definitions.
is this is yet another episode where we can use bacon.
Oh my gosh, it gives you a use over time like chart.
So we're also going to fire up some bacon
Wow.
because in every salad
Roger, I'm
you
too
kind of
busy.
need a
wor-
bacon.
Hey, yep.
Yes.
You know what's a really good idea? Chunking up the bacon and putting it in one of the bigger skillets so that you can stir it around and not slop grease everywhere.
All right. As a guy,
could do it
I have
like-
never heard of that method before because I'm
Are
all
you
about the
kidding?
grease. So why don't you show us how to do that? And you're saying I need to
Does
get a
anybody
different
care
pan.
if I cut through the package? Oh, good. I'm doing it. A little cheat method here. If you cut through the package, it holds your bacon together while you're cutting. It dulls your knife, but that's why you get a knife sharpener.
Oh, we've done that before. What other episode did we
I
do
don't
that?
know. I thought that I had suggested it in another episode, and you blew me off
Oh,
like
that's
that was
quite
the dumbest
possible.
thing ever.
Well, and so I'm going to throw this plastic in and kind of melt the
No,
plastic in.
no. We'll move all that plastic out of the way. What it's doing right now is just holding it in place so that it doesn't. Bacon is slippery and slimy
Well,
and
it's
like
got that healthy, yummy
boogery.
grease.
yeah, healthy, yummy grease. This is driving me crazy. It's not going through that.
So are you blaming the knife or the person with the cutting skills?
Oh, what
I'm blaming the
skills,
cutting
Roger?
skills,
What
actually.
skills?
And so,
This is
Jen, we
driving me
also
crazy.
have a special guest today from
Oh, we
all
have
the way
lots
from
of
Anchorage.
special guests.
All the way from
Roger.
Anchorage. They've driven up here just to see our
Yes.
little show. And boy,
We're-
they'll be talking about this for years.
We're getting more and more popular. They're coming from Anchorage, Roger.
It's definitely
Make
going.
sure that you have to make sure that all of the package pieces are off as the bacon. It's still a more efficient way to do it, though.
And so you're just tossing that in, and then
Yeah.
we're just
And you'll
gonna
just stir it up, and it'll
stir
already
it up,
cook
and
into
I
its little pieces.
did bring this. Now I notice you have a giant piece of fat just laying right there.
I flung that earlier by accident. It was my mad cutting
Okay,
skills.
so it's not like you're trying to
Yeah.
like de-fat our bacon
No.
Okay.
No. In fact,
because you don't want that.
Roger, it's totally fine.
There we
Okay,
go.
There
Good.
we go.
Good. Because we are all about as much bacon fat as we can get. Because I'm a little afraid, and I think I shared this with Jen. I'm a little afraid
I have grease
of
on my
pasta
hand.
salad.
Where's the paper towel?
I don't know where the paper towels are.
It
So
makes it easier than peeling.
it said 2 medium ones. These are all I
Those
could
are
find.
huge.
Yeah. So do
Where
what
did
you
you
can
find
with that.
these?
The Walmart.
Oh my gosh, the Walmart.
Well, and of course I almost
I'm only doing one.
got zucchini instead.
Oh my goodness,
But
that
thank
would be
God,
so different.
Thank God I looked at the thing.
Pay attention to that at the store.
Yeah, they look the same.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have. Roger,
Yes.
this is absurd.
Oh, they put a little sticker on it.
Yeah, and it's like not
Yeah,
coming off.
Well,
okay,
and
I'm
that
gonna
is ridiculous
I'm just
because
gonna cut
why
that
do they
portion
put
off.
stickers on my apples, my tomatoes, and all that
Right.
stuff.
Okay.
It's
Here we
actually a
go.
question, Jen. Do you know why?
Why, Roger?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Actually, I'm cutting this in a way that I don't want to be cutting it. I am actually going to go like this first.
Okay, and this is interesting because is this the traditional way of cutting these things?
I think there's like lots of ways of cutting
What
these
about
things,
all the
but for
seeds and
pasta
stuff in
salad, you
there?
want it like, oh, they're fine.
They're fine?
Yeah. Yeah, they're fine, Roger. So what I'm going to do is cut this into quarters so that when I go down and slice, they're in the bites that I want them to be in. Does that make sense?
That does make sense. That's
Okay.
actually a pretty good technique. So if you
Right.
cut it lengthways a bunch of times, you'd even have smaller little segments, right?
Right.
Math.
Math. I'm not good at math.
I-
I'm not good at numbers. Can I tell you what happened to me this morning?
yes.
I'm not a smoker. I've never been a smoker. Okay?
Good.
But I'm doing this training online that's required for my job.
That requires you to smoke?
No, it requires me to know all this stuff about smoking cessation, right? And like quitting and and there's all these statistics in it, in
Yeah.
this training, okay? And then at the end of the training, you're supposed to take this quiz, right? So I'm taking the quiz. I fail at a 36%.
Well, what are some of the questions?
Like, there was this one portion of the training where it was like the United States, and it listed the stats for all 50 states.
Yeah.
And then it was asking me about California's statistics. And I'm like, I didn't pay attention to that because
Okay,
it doesn't
so
apply
it
to
wasn't
me.
like smoking
Right?
is A, good for you, B, bad for you. and you
No,
were missing it.
yeah, it's
Okay.
really ridiculous. So it's dumb questions like that, and I'm just like, I am not going to remember all these stats. So then I try to go in and open the material again to pay closer attention to, what the leading state is and why West Virginia isn't as high, right? And I'm just like,
'Cause
what?
That's vitally important
Yes,
information for smoking cessation
Clearly,
classes. Okay,
it's
great.
important in order to pass this test,
Right.
which the test is like 11 questions.
Okay.
So you miss 2 and you're like,
you're done.
you're
Right,
done,
you're not
right?
certified.
So I'm like, are you kidding me? And so I try to reopen the material. I can't open it. It won't let me. I'm like locked out of it now. So I tried the test 6 times and failed. 6
Awesome.
times. I'm like, screw it. I messaged the gal that's in charge of the training, that oversees all the training. And I was like, I'll either not ever pass this or you figure out a way to get me the material because I'm never going to remember the stats for California.
So we also have to cut up these green onions because we're going to put these in. And I think we all remember how to do these from prior episodes, but you want these little extra pieces at the end out of here. So you just get those off. And throw them on the floor, or put them in your garbage.
Cucumber. I'm like looking at how much it produced. I'm like, this is 1 cucumber? Dang. It's like, calm down, Walmart. Calm down.
And so we're doing this green onion a little fine, because you don't want a big, giant, big onion in there.
Okay. What am I doing with this cucumber? Roger?
Well, ultimately, once the,
Can we get the noodles in here?
yeah,
Okay. And what do I do with this cucumber, Roger?
all that's going to go, everything
Where's
is
the
going
noodles,
to,
Roger?
it's right there, Jen Martin.
Okay. What am I doing with the cucumber, Roger?
We're just
Are
going
you
to let
stirring
it,
the bacon?
no, I'm letting the bacon do its thing there.
Cucumbers, Roger.
And what we're going to do,
Cucumber.
This is gonna boil.
Stir the noodles.
this is going to boil.
Where's the?
Oh, I used it for this. Do we want to cut these tomatoes as well?
Oh, should we? Why don't we put all this stuff in a bowl?
I have the bowls right there.
Or is one of them for draining?
Well, the bigger one is the drainer one.
Okay, so let's use this. And what bowl are we using to get all of the ingredients in together? Because it won't fit in this one.
Oh, it'll fit in there.
Roger, we've had this argument before.
It's just.
And you
tomatoes.
lost. I'm pretty sure you lost.
Oh, you just don't understand math. And are we making this bacon super crispy?
I don't know. Are we doing all these? Did it ask for 3 tomatoes?
Yeah.
That's a lot. These are big. Maybe it meant Romas.
No.
That's a lot of
It
tomatoes.
didn't say Roma.
I
You'd
think
figure
we
if
should
you
only
want-
do 2.
Okay, if you want Roma, you figure it would say Roma.
Right? So
And this
we
said
should only do 2.
Tomatoes. How are you cutting your tomatoes?
Into little pieces.
Okay, perfect. Me too.
You know how that works. Tomatoes are like the worst thing to cut. I don't like cutting tomatoes. They're a pain in the butt. Why is it so hard for a knife to get through the skin of a tomato?
Their knife is dull.
No. Well, I know that's the case sometimes. But seriously, like, it's ridiculous.
Because with these, I'm just going right through. That knife might be a little dull.
So I'm going to be leaning especially far away for draining the pasta.
She does that all the time anyway.
But it's going to be further this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just let that sit there.
Okay,
And
noodles.
then,
You can't let it sit there.
I can't let
because
that sit
the-
there, of course, but I can put it right back there.
Okay, are you ready for epic noodle draining? Has anyone seen this before on our shows? Oh, good. We're
I
going to
have no
shock
idea how that
everybody.
happened. I don't know where it must have just been in there.
You guys
'Cause I
look
certainly-
at
I
Roger just
certainly-
got in here.
I certainly wasn't cooking
It's a
that
little
with the
office
bacon.
clip. You can tell we're not in the kitchen.
All right. So we're going to drain
Okay.
this. This is ready. Is that thing turned off?
Yes, I turned it
All
off.
right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Here goes. There's a lot of water in
I
this,
know,
Roger.
it's really hot. Yeah. And the audience is saying, oh God. Oh my God, Jen.
Yay!
Why? Why can you not ever get it into the bowl?
It's in the bowl.
Look at my
And
juice.
everywhere else.
Look at that.
That's how we drain pasta and hot plate
Yeah.
madness.
And so,
Yay!
Oh,
Coffee!
do not encourage her, please. All right, and so,
Okay. I'm gonna move the bowl so we don't kick it. That would hurt.
yeah.
Okay.
And so we want to just mix everything in here. Is that the
Do you hear that?
the idea?
Shh, Roger.
Oh, I know.
Love
I
it.
know. We've got, actually, we probably have ended up cooking some of these pieces of onion that threw down there too when we
Oh,
threw the water
right.
down there. Anyway,
Sanitize the floor.
so we want to just
That's
toss.
what we're doing.
Oh, we definitely.
That's what we intend
This
to do
floor
all along.
has been sanitized like you wouldn't believe. This right here, even though we just made a horrible mess, is the absolute cleanest place in this entire building because we've come through here and bleached the
Mop it
hell
up.
out of this place.
Vent more.
All right, and so now it's just a matter of let's get all of our tomatoes and cucumber
In?
and all that. Yeah, and then you'll want to start lightly stirring that around.
Man, it's Roger, we totally could have fit it into this bowl right here. Can't you tell? Like,
Yes, it looks like it
look
to
at
me.
that. Like, we totally.
And then I don't know, Jen, how much of this bacon do you want in there? Do you want all of it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's bacon, Roger. In fact, I'm kind of like, where's the second? Roger, there's 2 pieces left.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
And then,
let's stir this up.
yeah, mix that together. We also have a little
Look
guy.
at this pretty color.
Uh,
Roger, I feel like we should have used that other bowl because it would be so much bigger and we'd have more room to
I think
stir
we're okay.
this.
I think we're good. No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're just demonstrating stirring techniques right
Patience.
there. We're also going to want to add like a teaspoon or a tablespoon or so of our little Italian seasoning, which of course, if you've been following along, you have this sitting in
Yep, you should already have it.
your cupboard right now, or your backpack or wherever.
Okay.
So we'll add a little bit of that.
Sure.
That should be good.
Cracking me up.
Oh,
That was like
did you
half
see
a
that,
tablespoon,
Jen? Did
by
you
the
see
way.
that?
I chuck cheese into frying oil. Roger just puts it right onto the burner.
So we're looking pretty good right there with the cheese. It's hot plate madness, everybody. Hot plate madness. If we're not setting something on fire, throwing water where it doesn't belong.
It smells
not a
so good.
Well, and it does give a nice aroma. Well, and actually, Alicia was concerned about the bacon because she was so happy they weren't cooking bacon today in the kitchen. And they said, oh, we're going to do it for hot plate madness.
Does she not like
well,
bacon?
she ain't going to smell it now because we've got the burnt plastic smell going on now. So that's great. All right, so it wants the whole.
Look at the burner. It's got like all the coloration from the wrapper.
Well, and the thing is, from the camera up top, it'll be cool because here we are just talking along, and while this thing is just igniting down here.
You
All right.
better leave that in.
Of course I
my
am.
God.
All right, so we've got all that in, and then well, it
Yeah,
wanted
we
4
can't
ounces.
spare the wrapper. at
It
this
wanted
point.
4 ounces of cheese. That was 4 ounces, I think. It might have
Oh,
been
I think
6.
the cheese kind of stinks.
It was 6 ounces instead of 4. But
That's okay because
we're all about the cheese.
we are. And it's like, what were we gonna do with the leftover cheese?
Well,
The
right.
wrapper. We couldn't keep it in that wrapper.
Well, no, and I don't think the kitchen would have taken it.
No.
And so, Jen, I am not clear though on this last part.
What does it say? I'm gonna start with half. That seems like a lot.
Let's just
'Kay.
try that for because I don't know. I mean, I don't see, and
That's
I
just
don't
a
know.
lot.
I don't understand pasta salad. Right? Is the whole idea that this would just be coated thoroughly in Italian dressing then?
Well, you don't want to drink Italian dressing.
Right, but that seems to me what would be occurring. I was like confused
Right,
with
yeah,
that
that's what I
particular
was like,
recipe.
that's a lot.
And so wouldn't it be something where here it is and now you can plate it and then here's some dressing for you?
I think it
to
looks
put
really
on?
good because what it's looking like now is that I can see that the noodles are coated and wet, the vegetables are wet, so I can tell there's dressing on it.
Okay, and it's got good colors in there. I like the colors that are
Isn't
going on.
that pretty?
Because we could have probably also used like that tricolor pasta.
That
as
you
well.
really like? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Roger likes
Yeah.
the pretty colors.
I do. It's all about
Does.
presentation.
Yes.
All right,
And
so
hot plate madness.
basically this is ready to serve right now.
Yes, where's
Yeah,
our bowls?
Okay, so
It's
this is Linny and this is Lauren. They are with the JAG program of Covenant House Jobs. Can you tell us a little bit about that program?
You go.
Oh, here, talk loud.
Job-
We got a mic here somewhere. There it is.
Jobs for America's Graduates, or we like to call it Jobs for Alaska's Graduates, is a program designed to help young people
She's burning her
finish either a GED or their high school diploma, or move on to post-secondary education while also learning employment skills and life skills and being a part of leadership opportunities and group activities.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And so the bigger question is pasta a salad? Tell us how it is.
So you have your vegetables. I think of salad as like a medley of things, right? There's dressing.
Stuff mixed together.
It's so good.
And is it
Yeah,
now?
Is it really good? Is
The
there enough
noodles are
dressing?
al
Yeah.
dente.
No, there's enough dressing.
Don't put the whole bottle of dressing in.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, yeah, perfectly dressed.
Perfectly dressed. Wow. So
Big fan of the bacon.
big
love
fan
how-
of the bacon.
I love how eloquently they're speaking while they're eating with their fingers.
With their fingers, yeah, I know. And we said we'll get spoons and stuff, and they're like, no.
Well,
We're JAG. We
she's
can
even
handle it.
tilting her
Why
head
raise
back
the
now,
spoon?
and she's like, yes.
All right, very good. So
Awesome, thank you.
you also
Yeah, thank you.
brought a bunch of students from the JAG program up, and so we're going to be serving up for them.
Yes.
And we'll get them on camera too if they're not too shy. What do you think? They're funny.
I wish we had a side shot of that.
That's what I was thinking. Zooming in.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Extraordinary.
Is it good?
I like how his eyes went off into like another place.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He's
it
like,
was.
oh.
I had to live the pasta. You know what I mean?
All right, Jen, we should probably wrap this one up.
Let's wrap
I
it.
think, shockingly, I think we've learned that pasta probably can be called a salad.
And don't put the bag of cheese on the burner.
We learned that. Get a sink if you have one. Have the ability to. So
Yay.
anyway, thanks for watching.
Yes. Thank you, everyone who participated.
America's sweetheart, Jen Martin. I'm Roger. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.